Working for CNC is great. It's like you're working for part of your family. I've been with CNC for 5 years. It's been an excellent learning opportunity and an opportunity to grow both personally and professionally.
So working with CNC was a great experience. Really from the beginning, I had Vince involved in the project, who was able to provide such an amazing expertise and professionalism about the operational perspective of the facility and understood what I had to deal with as the operator. But with Vince and the entire CNC team, they took us as the client very much into consideration.
Working with CNC Construction, it's definitely a team effort. These guys began this project right when the pandemic started. Everything really went on lockdown, and this project has gone on without a hitch. Ever since the beginning, they've really tried to bring the project in either on budget or under budget, and the project couldn't go more swimmingly. Well, these guys, if they see an issue, they reach out to us and the design team to try to find a cost-effective solution, and not everybody does that.
Started in Manalapan end of May 2020. It's a 80-bed, 60-unit facility made up of 1 and 2 bedroom units. One of the issues we had on the site was a conservation issue where we had to inspect the site daily as well as have weekly inspections from a township engineer. Our job as CNC was to keep the project on schedule as well as to make sure the site was free of any environmental issues.
Okay, we're here at Advanced Subacute, and we took down part of the building here, and we're adding on a PT/OT, community room, a dining room, and some residential rooms. Prior to putting the building up, we had to put in a retaining wall, and we had to underpin the entire backside of the existing building, and we had to use shotcrete to do that, which is a structural concrete that you spray in.
This is the Hardest Senior Living project. It has 2 different buildings. One is a 4-story wood structure that is independent living, and then there's a concrete and steel building that is assisted living and memory care. That's a 3-story building. The property had multiple issues with unsuitable soils, which was an issue for us up front, especially schedule-wise, which we had to use a system called GeoPiers, which is they use a drill rig and they compact stone into the earth, and that stabilizes and compacts all the soil around it to stabilize and give us a suitable building pad.
We have been working together with CNC Construction Management for over 25 years. During the course of that time, we have both grown in the construction methods that we use. Today we use methods that 25 years ago we never would have imagined possible. On this particular project, we brought 2 areas of innovation to bear that made this project build very rapid and very high quality. The first one that we used was the use of helix micro rebar to replace a large proportion of the traditional reinforcing steel. This allowed for a rapid construction schedule and also a very high quality schedule.
We used helix micro rebar, which is a replacement for about 90% of the rebar that typically goes in footers and concrete, and that saves time on your install in the field. Rather than having man days of guys tying rebar, you're just digging a footer and then you're placing your concrete with your rebar in it.
The use of innovation has really fueled our partnership, has made for what we would consider in today's industry a very long and successful partnership, and we are certainly happy to be part of it.